I started recording. So the people get to see exactly as I'm preparing for the next character that we're not even talking about. But you were saying.
Preparing for the character, currently.
Yeah.
Well, this is what I was wondering. Is this the one that's the equivalent of the Vine, where the guy is turned and he gets that Mario star and then
Him. No.
Okay.
We're not even touching those sets yet.
Sets?
Yes, sets.
What do you mean sets? You can't talk about people as a set.
In Homestuck you can.
No.
There's at least 8 sets of characters.
What does that even mean?
There is 8 sets of characters.
No, we call them a group.
No, we call them
a set.
Well, alphas.
What is even a?
We call
the sets. That would be 16 people. Because
no.
people like a pail.
No. It's not 8 sets. It's 2 sets.
Yeah.
It's 2 sets of 12s and 2 sets of 4s.
What the fuck?
Well, technically 2 sets of 8s. 2 sets of 8s and 2 sets of 12s. Or is that 24? No, 2 sets of 8s and 2 sets of 24.
I hate this.
But the real sets that we care about are 2 sets of 12 and 2 sets of 4s, and really from that
what is a set? Is it like a group of people that hang out with each other?
Yes.
But these are the trolls.
The
trolls are the 12. We're gonna get into confusion real fast. Okay, wait. The trolls are the ones that are based on the horoscope.
Yes, it's the other way around, but yes.
The horoscope is based on the trolls.
There we go.
Okay, but the creator created the trolls based off the horoscope.
No.
Yes.
No, he didn't.
What did he do it based off of?
DNA.
What the fuck? What do you mean he did it based on DNA?
He did it based on DNA.
He created these trolls based on... How does that even work? If you were doing it based on DNA, you'd be doing it like Gattaca style. One person's G, one person's T, one person's A, and one person's C.
Yes.
So there's a group of 4.
You see, it's not just A, G, T, and C. There's different pairs and combinations of those letters based on their handles that they use when they type and chat with each other. The human kids, are 4 combinations. But there's a total of 16, so he needs to fit 12 more, hence the trolls.
So everyone's a variation of the 16.
Yes.
Except for 12, because he needed 12 more, and he decided to just use the zodiac for them.
If you're combining two, like A, T, G, and C, if you're combining them as pairs, you get a total of 16 combinations.
You're gonna have to say that one more time for me very slowly.
Okay, so if you want to take the total possible combinations
of
those 4 letters, when you're only pairing up 2 letters each. So, for example, with the letter A, you have AA, AT, AC, and AG.
I didn't realize AA could be a combo.
It's a combo.
Okay.
So with that, total, you get 16.
So a lot of those you have 2 letters already as a combo.
Right. So the kids had 4 of those combinations. There's still 12 left. He could choose to fill it up, and he did.
4 out of the 16.
4 out of the 16 are humans.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you have 16 characters total.
In one set.
God fucking damn it! Okay, the main set that we pay attention to.
Yes.
You have 4 humans.
Yes.
And 12 horoscopes.
We call them trolls, but we'll go with that, yes.
Why are there 4 humans and 12 horoscopes in a set?
Because...
Is the set a story?
No, well, sort of.
About how are they all together as a set?
Let's see here. How do I explain this?
Is it a story? Is it just that, hey, these 16 people are in a story instead of a set?
Yes, but then like we get time shenanigans and the same.
Let's pick and have this easiest way possible.
How is this the easiest way possible? Well, like we get different people and they grow up in different ways, and from them growing up in different ways, we get another set.
Are those sets are of the same 16, just in different dimensions?
Timelines? Yes.
Dimensions or timelines? It's kind of a difference.
Both.
Okay. So, like, if one person decided to do this thing differently, then that ends up creating a different timeline.
That's called an offshoot.
Is that what we're talking about here, though?
No, we're talking about different dimensional timelines. It's not just choosing a different choice, it's literally they grew up in a different way.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's more of the... Okay, I got it. It's a multi-dimensional blah, blah,
Yes,
blah.
multidimensional blah blah blah.
But, no matter what, you're focused on the multi-dimensional blah, blah, blah of these 16 people interacting with each other.
Yes. Well, double that?
What the fuck does that mean?
So, okay, so remember when I said like how they grow up and stuff?
Yes.
So, you have like adult versions and kid versions.
Okay, fine, but they're still the same people.
Except we see their we see their parents as kids, and those kids are main characters too. We call these sets alphas and betas.
That's not double, that's triple.
We don't care about the adults. We only care about the kids.
What?
So, like...
You just said that we focus on the parents as kids,
No. Well, yes, we focus on the parents as kids, but we don't focus on the kids as parents. They're only main characters when they're kids in their sets.
So we only focus... We focus on the kids, and we focus on their parents as kids.
Yes, when they're in a different dimension.
So in that different dimension, you're focusing on the kids' parents. Which still would mean that there's two of them, unless we're only focusing on
They're orphans.
this guy's dad
They're
or this person's mom.
Basically, they're all raised in a single-parent household, and then they become orphans.
So, why not?
It's true,
Wait, but even still, are you talking about R16, or are you just talking about the 4 humans? Or are you talking about...
Humans, trolls don't have parents.
Okay,
we talked about...
really we're talking about 16 people.
Well...
No, stop it! Talking about 16 people.
Humans.
Ooh, you're talking about 20. Because it's only 4 extra people if you're talking about the parents.
Okay, so, put it this way. There's 8 humans.
I feel sorry for someone who has to listen to this and try to figure out our math.
There's...
I'm just saying.
There's 8... We're ignoring the trolls. Let's focus on the humans.
People.
There's 8 humans.
Yes.
4 kids.
Yes.
4 adults.
Yeah, the adults...
We don't give a shit about the adults. We only care...
The adults are the ones that are kids!
Listen, we'll focus on the betaverse, okay? What? We're focusing...
Doing what? To start going into what the fuck is a betaverse?
So, this is the universe
where... Is that the first
Shut
try?
up. Yes. This is the universe...
So why is it beta version? Shouldn't it be the alpha version?
Shut up, I'm explaining it. It's called... Listen, my followers understand. I've had this problem for so long. I understand it. Let me explain it to you.
Betaverse.
They're playing a game. The game is called Suburb.
Okay, now you need to go back.
This is the furthest I can go!
Stop, wait, no.
God damn it!
Go
Andy,
back.
we're not even at the trolls yet! We're just doing backstory!
No. Okay, we're in a betaverse.
Yes.
This is the universe that they all live in.
Yes.
Okay, also, for a suggestion that this is the betaverse,
God damn.
that means that we, as we live currently, are in the alphaverse.
No, we're not.
We're the best verse.
No,
which
it's
means
not.
That these guys don't actually exist.
Alphaverse comes later.
God fucking damn it.
I know, that made me mad too. Well, technically, Alphaverse comes later for the humans.
But the betaverse means it's the first try.
For the humans. For trolls, Betaverse came second.
Who came first?
Snakes.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to say to that.
Anyway, the reason why it's called Betaverse, there's a...
Are we just gonna
Shut up!
slide past the snakes?
Yes. There's a video game called Spurb.
In the
Suburb.
betaverse.
Technically in all universes, but in the main story, when the story starts, it's in the beta testing. It's a beta game.
They're doing a beta game while being in the beta universe?
That's why it's called the beta universe, because they're playing the beta game.
So it's the alpha game when this game actually goes online?
Alpha
the full version?
Alpha comes first. Do you not know how video games work?
No.
Alpha version is the beginning version when you build it.
That's what I thought.
And it's the shitty version.
Shut up.
I did. It's the shitty version. Then when they fix
it is when they're like fixing it and there's still some kinks in the thing.
Yes.
But they're like uploading it and there's more users that coming in.
Yes.
Which would suggest that I don't know my Greek alphabet, but whatever the letter is, delta?
Yes, but we don't give a
beta delta? Is delta the next letter?
I guess. We don't give a shit about that. We only care...
Gamma? Alpha, beta, gamma, delta?
We only care about beta and alpha, okay?
Alright.
Do you remember what we were even talking about?
No.
Okay, so, kids, children.
Yeah.
So,
there's 4 of them.
So, in the beginning of the betaverse, there are 4 children. Each has a guardian, so they each have one parent, right?
So.
Then, if we go to the next universe, the alphaverse, time shenanigans flip them around. So the kids end up being earlier in time, so they grow up to adults, and the adults end up in later in time, so they become children. So basically, they flipped. The children became adults in the second universe, and the adults became kids in the second universe.
Okay. Oh, I see. We still don't actually care about that.
You don't care about the adult versions. We care about the kid versions.
Oh, so when you flip them and you have the 4 kids and they're adults, you don't care about the adults, you only care about the kids.
The adults are there for backstory, basically. The main characters are still the kids.
Okay, do they have different names now?
I think the names sort of stayed the same with each one. Roughly.
Why even do that then, if they're gonna have the same names?
Well, like, the kids are named differently, but their in version is still... Like, for example, John...
John becomes Bob.
No, John is still John. Like, adult John is still named Child John. Like, that doesn't change.
But if you're focusing on whoever the placement of John as a character, as Kid John...
Yes.
Is not going to the parent... And say the parent was Bob. Bob is not the placeholder kid.
Yes.
For Bob.
For John.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and we're going to focus on Bob, we're not going to focus on John.
Right.
Okay.
Kid Bob.
Yeah, Kids Bob.
Kids Bob.
Okay.
So
we still focus on 16 characters. Even if you're swapping.
Well, again,
okay.
The trolls also have their adult versions and also have their kid versions.
They just said that they didn't have parents.
Yes, but they still have something called ancestors. Listen, they're not raised by parents, they're raised by animals, but someone still had to genetically breed them.
So now you're focused on the kid version breeder?
They're focused on the kid version of their ancestors.
Okay, this is the alpha version.
So the alpha version
is the kid version of parents and now the breeders.
Don't say breeders, that's fucking weird.
what did you call them?
Alphas and betas. They're still called alphas and betas.
Would you call them not parents?
Lucius.
They're all called Lucius?
They're all animals. Fucked up
Okay.
animals.
So now you have 4 kids and fucked up animals as your main focus of your alpha.
No, we don't give a shit about the animals. They die.
So you only focus on the 4 kids.
The 4 human kids and the 12 human trolls. Then we add 12 more.
12
then we add.
human.
Sorry, 4.
Trolls?
Shut up. We had 4 human kids, then 12 trolls, then we lose trolls, then we add 12 more trolls, then we add 4 more kids, and then we add more ghost trolls.
Ghost?
Yeah, ghosts.
Is it because the trolls died, or they adding trolls to the 12?
No, that's because they died multiple times.
Do they even have a ghost if they're dying multiple times?
Yeah,
they just
it's their.
Back to life?
No, it's their ghost. Hey, Rhiannon, remember how you said offshoots whenever you do something that affects the timeline?
Okay, so you got different universes and you have different offshoots.
Same universe, just different time offshoots.
This has got to be no real close to what you wanted to talk about.
No, we still haven't even. We're supposed to be talking about a character.
Yeah.
I just gave you the setting.
Yeah.
Now I gotta present this.
Okay, so last time we talked about one of the
trolls.
And we're saying we're still talking about trolls because the trolls are the fucked up ones?
Yes. Last time we talked about your troll. Do you even remember him?
Sagittarius.
Yes, that's because you know who you are. I hope this thing.
Horseman.
Horseman, yes. Now we're going to talk about someone else.
I forgot they still don't have arms.
They have arms.
No,
They're just sprites.
Okay.
Good for you. All right. We're talking about her.
Assuming that's not Aquarius.
Gee, what makes you think that's not Aquarius? Can you tell me what makes you think that that's not Aquarius?
I remember with the sign that, I don't know.
The sign
Aquarius supposed to be fucking fish.
Yes, actually.
I thought that was supposed to be Pisces.
She's also a fish.
Okay.
There's 2 fish. They're called fish trolls.
Trolls. I know that's a symbol for ohm.
Ohm.
In physics. Because I've made mention to this before.
Science.
But I don't know what the...
Except she's not a scientist.
I don't know what the symbol's for in astrology.
So, in astrology, this is the symbol for Libra.
Okay. Libra looks like she's gonna murder somebody.
Accurate.
It's the teeth.
I mean, yeah, accurate.
Also, the glasses kind of remind me of vampire.
I know. Well, wrong troll, but we'll get there someday.
Wait.
Yes. What do you think about her?
Trope.
I said trolls.
So somebody else is a vampire?
Eventually.
No, but the glasses remind me of, I don't remember, what character. I kind of want to go with that animated show Van Helsing, but I don't know if that's accurate. Alucard?
I could see glasses. That. No, he did have red glasses, yeah.
Okay, was it like that kind of style or not?
Close enough, basically.
Okay.
She's not the vampire, though.
Why do I have a feeling the sunglasses are tinted that way, but there's not actually a sun that causes a glare? No. That's kind of creepy thinking about it that way. That the glasses just always have a glare, even though there's nothing that's causing a glare.
Fancy. Okay, so her name is Terezi Pyrope.
Why?
I could Google this.
I don't know.
Pyrope is like pyre, which means fire.
Okay, she's Libra. Is Libra supposed to be fire?
No, I don't think so.
Do they all wear black?
Yes, they're not fashion forward.
Do they all have black hair?
Yes, actually. Again, well, I think some people dye their hair, but they're not all fashion forward. Okay.
They should just have red shoes.
Terezi is the Albanian, Turkish, and Ukrainian word for Libra.
Cute.
It also could be a reference to
Do
Terezi,
they all have names that are based on some other language?
except for Gamzee, but yes.
Gamzee?
Her name is also a reference to Tiresias, which is a blind prophet from the Odyssey.
She's blind?
Yes, she is blind.
Oh, so is the symbol on her mean that's the color of her blood?
Yes, actually, good job. Way to pick on
I couldn't
stuff.
quite remember that.
So her
I
blood,
can't remember like what the classes were for the blood, but I think it was rainbow based, wasn't it?
more or less,
So
yeah.
red was like lower class, while purple was higher, or is that flipped around?
No, you're right.
Okay.
So she is teal. So
she's higher.
she's more in the middle, but she's like upper middle class if you want to view it like that.
Between the green and blue, because that's where that color is.
Uh-huh.
Not that I necessarily remember anything about with the blood necessarily.
This is her room.
Well, I definitely like it more than the last one.
We all like it more than the last one.
Very colorful. She's blind.
Yes, she's blind.
There's a lot of colors for somebody who's blind.
She likes colors.
She doesn't see colors.
You're right, she doesn't. She smells them.
That would just mean that this room should nauseate her because there's too many smells.
She just really likes to smell colors.
Okay. I would start think that would mean her room would be like some sort of drug or some shit because there's too many smells going on. She's also got books in her room even though she can't read.
She licks them.
What the fuck?
I'm not joking. She licks them.
I'm not judging you. Also, how is she able to draw a dragon?
You can still draw when you're blind. First, she smells the crayon so she knows where to draw. Second, she licks them so she knows where they're at.
Is it supposed to say blow?
Yeah, blar. She's a kid. She's 13, Rhiannon. What do you want from me?
A 13-year-old could do a little better than that drawing.
They're all 13, Rhiannon.
They can do a little bit better than that drawing.
Are you making fun of a blind girl?
Okay, but she's got a shit ton of books for somebody who's blind. I can't quite tell what's going on in that wall.
Those books are called flarts.
Are those the toe picks?
I think they're scales.
She really loves dragons. She didn't like pull scales off dragons and stick them in a wall or something.
No, I wish. No, she's unfortunately a sort of pseudo-orphan.
From dragons?
See, her Lucius never hatched, and so she never had a caretaker. So she lived off alone by herself.
Well, that's sad.
It is.
Does she imagine that person was a dragon?
No, it was a dragon.
No. So does she have these stuffed animals as a pseudo means of taking care of her?
No, she likes to hang them.
Because she hates them.
No, she loves them, but she likes justice.
Because she didn't have a caretaker.
No, she just really likes justice in the law. That
handle doesn't explain why she's just gonna hang a stuffed animal that did no wrong.
No, it did do wrong. That is Senator Lemonsnout. He orchestrated a plot in order to try and get the jury and rig the case against him for embezzlement or some shit. She caught him in the act, and so as punishment, she hangs them.
This is a story that she concocted.
Yes, she wants to be a detective when she grows up and a prosecutor.
A detective and a prosecutor still wouldn't do the hanging.
No, she hangs them. This is remember, this is Trollverse. They're very violent in part of their jobs.
Okay. Still better than the last guy.
Yep. Those books over there, they are Flarp manuals. She likes to role play too.
Instead of LARP.
Yeah, they're called Flarp.
What is that supposed to be?
Basically LARPing, only with more murder.
No, I meant what is the acronym supposed to mean?
FLARP.
No, what does the F mean?
I don't fucking know.
Okay.
Fucking LARP.
There we go.
I told you, she licks in order to see. Fuck. She can't smell the computer screen, so she has to lick it.
Lick the computer screen.
In order for her to figure out what people are saying. She could still read.
She's licking her glasses.
Because it's a computer. They basically made science in order for her to see a computer screen on her glasses. Or at least lick the computer screen on her glasses.
Okay. I don't understand how licking lets you see.
Because she's blind, Rhiannon.
I don't know how looking her glasses to see a computer screen works.
Because
Specifically.
she's licking the words that are on the computer screen. She tastes color. So she could taste color to be words. Because everyone types in a different color.
But then she'll just know that that person's speaking, not necessarily what they're saying.
Except that she knows what she's reading, because how else will she be able to respond?
How is she responding?
By speaking!
Okay.
They changed up the glasses so that way you could just talk to text. It's the latest craze in playing Spurbs.
Okay. Alright, there's some confusion I have. Also, why is she completely black and white, except for the glasses and
Excuse you, that's her skin? What are you on about?
Is that how all of the Homestuck characters are?
Technically...
They're all black and white like this?
Well,
They
technically...
live in a black and white, was it
No.
Pleasantville?
Pleasantville,
type
ha!
shit?
No, so first, with the humans, they're just white because that's how sprites are drawn. They could literally be any race, he just didn't color them.
Okay.
With the trolls, they're just gray.
That's...
Like, that's literally their skin tone is gray.
You're saying the humans could be anything?
Yeah, the humans can be white, the humans could be black, the humans could be, like, Hispanic or Puerto Rican or, like, Asian or whatever. It doesn't really matter.
Okay. But these guys are just gray.
Trolls are gray, yes.
Okay. I think that's all I have for now.
Beautiful. Cool. There's the dragon. It just hatched because it's the end of the world. So she
End of the world.
End of the world. See the little skull thing over there with the doomsday clock? Once the scales are tilted so that way the entire planet destroyed, that's when her dragon hatched. But don't worry, she still managed to speak to her dragon subconsciously through her mind and dreams, and that's why her dragon taught her how to smell and taste.
So wait, this is something that happened during the...
Yeah, and then the dragon died.
The baby dragon died.
No, it's an adult dragon. It died though.
Okay, so the baby hatched.
The adult hatched.
The adult dragon hatched out of an egg.
Yes.
It never got to be a baby.
Yes.
It hatched out of an egg, and because it hatched out of... Why did you even make this scale in the first place?
Well, see, the scale has been here for centuries or millennias as a way of showing the future. Once the scales had been tilted, that the world was ending and pressed the button and doomsday happened.
So this is the moment in which the dragon flew out. Really, the scale would be the other way around if it was a full...
No, really, the scale would have been balanced. And then the dragon hatched. And then the end of the world's happened.
Because it hit the ground?
Yeah, because that thing hit the button.
Why didn't they hood onto that scale in some way to keep it from actually falling off so it wouldn't matter if the dragon...
Listen, the world was ending. That's the only way for her to go inside the game in order to survive. It doesn't matter, the dragon died anyway, so...
Okay. Was that doomsday thing only because of the dragon? Like it was a meaning of warning that, hey, this dragon was going to come out and destroy the world?
No. The dragon had nothing to do with destroying the world.
What's the doomsday clock?
Just when the world was going to be destroyed.
By the dragon?
No, not by the dragon.
So why is it connected to when the dragon's gonna hatch?
Because it basically allows her to go inside the game when the button is pressed.
So she's going to end the world.
No, the world was already ending.
So absolutely nothing with the dragon or her is related to doomsday that's connected by scale.
Yes.
That makes no fucking sense.
The button was pressed for her to enter the game in order for her to live. It doesn't really matter. Meteors were gonna
help save the world.
No, the meteors were gonna destroy the world either way. They're not.
There's no reasoning.
They're not
between this dragon hatching and meteors coming to strike on you.
Yes. You're rubbing your face because you're upset.
Oh no, because it's fucking stupid. All right. What is this skull that's on top of it?
It's just a skull of an ancient being. Honestly, I don't know. I think it's just another Lucius monster. It's just been there.
Is it when the skull hits the doomsday device, that's what starts it?
No, the the end of the world was already starting. Pressing the button didn't start it. It basically just zapped her away into the game that they're playing.
And let her know that a dragon hatched.
The dragon hatched first, then it pressed the button, then she saw it die, and then they continued into the game.
The dragon was alive for approximately 2 minutes.
Approximately 2 pages in the comic, yeah.
That's really sad.
And then it got shot, I think, by a meteor and then died.
That's really sad.
Yeah, she was an orphan all of her life. But at least she got her parent in the dead world as a sprite.
Okay. Moving on.
Sure. She's a detective. She's trying to solve the murders.
Okay, is this in her head?
She's trying to figure out who committed the murder. There's a lot of murder in this comic.
Okay, so wait, so is this what's going on in her head?
She's thinking.
She's thinking about how this person died who has brown blood?
Yes.
Where's brown?
Brown is on the scale.
Is it?
Yes, it's lower. So it
like
goes
below red?
No, red's the lowest.
So what is it? Red, then brown, then orange?
Red, then yellow, then brown, I think.
Okay.
No. It's red, then brown, then yellow. There we go.
Okay, so this person has brown blood, and she's trying to figure out how the phoenix head staff thing is related to.
No, that's her weapon. That's a dragon.
This dragon.
See, it's her walk. Get it? She's blind.
Is this like a butterfly
she's
that
blind,
killed?
Rhiannon. She's blind. That's her walking cane, Rhiannon. How could you?
Oh.
How could you, Rhiannon? That she's blind.
No, it looked like she was looking at it. I forgot for a second she was even blind.
She's blind. You can see it right there, clearly on her face. Those are her eyes.
I thought those were her glasses.
Her glasses reveal her red eyes. Through a series of unfortunate events of vengeance, she stared up into the sun, which is like 12 times as strong as our sun, and so she became permanently blind.
It was because she stared into the sun. I thought she was just born blind.
No, she was manipulated to stare up into the sun.
By who?
You see the person inside of her thought bubble?
That person.
That person.
Alright, so that person's a butterfly.
Yes. Well,
is that person part of the 12?
Yeah, she's a troll. That's just God tier.
That just what?
God tier.
God tier?
God tier.
So not one of the 12.
No, she is part of the 12. She's just God tier.
What does God tier mean?
You know how when you play video games you level up?
She leveled up.
She leveled up to the next level, which is God tier.
Okay, so what is that symbol?
The sun.
I can't remember. I get that, but I can't remember which one that is.
It's nothing.
It's not one of the 12. It is one of the 12.
No, she's one of the 12. The sun is not one of the 12. That's her God aspect.
Okay, well, I thought everyone's symbol was on their shirt.
They are. She's wearing her God outfit.
Okay, so is the color of their outfit more related to whatever tier they are in the game?
Yes! Ding, ding, ding!
This doesn't explain why she gets the sun on her shirt.
Because her aspect is light.
Her aspect is what?
Light.
Oh, because on top of the colors of blood and that stuff, they also have the seer of light and
yes.
witch of blood.
There is a character who is the seer of light, actually.
What?
I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying there is a character who has the power of seer of light.
Is she seer of light?
No, she's the thief of light. Light.
Looks like she's a thief of other things too, on top of light.
Yeah.
Like life.
That's someone else, but
thief
basically,
of life.
That's a different character.
No, I think that's her.
No, that's a different character.
Alright, so she's a butterfly.
Yes, well, she's God tier.
What is her actual thing?
We'll talk about her later.
In terms of the 12.
We'll talk about her later.
Also, what happened to her eyes?
We'll talk about her later.
Does she also stare at the sun?
No, she's the one that made her stare into the sun.
But she's got something going on. Her eyes.
She has many things going on, Rhiannon. She has a lot of issues.
I guess we can move on.
Sure. I don't remember how many pictures I have of Terezi. So, you see...
I'm not sure what's going on.
A long, long time ago, these two characters were very good friends. Mm-hmm. They're teamed up together in order to play flarping together. Mm-hmm. And when they flarp together, they like to kill their opponents in order to try to beat the bad guys, save the day, feed the monsters. Mm-hmm. So I guess
That's her floping
that's her
outfit.
flarping outfit. Her
Uh-huh.
persona is called Red Glare.
Also, how come her... Yeah. Is that when she was younger? Is that
No,
the
that's
fact
her.
that her horns are only
No.
orange is supposed to be that she's younger, or no?
No. That's just artistic style, and this is
Okay.
her right now in the comic, as
Okay.
she's about to murder someone for justice.
Okay.
You could,
Using her walking stick.
which is a sword.
Of course it is.
I mean,
Moving
yeah.
on.
I think that's all I got on her. Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
So
I appreciate Fago being brought in. Why so many bicycle horns?
so she had a very abusive relationship eventually.
With
The clown,
what clown?
the other clown troll.
I don't know who the clown troll is.
No, you don't know who the clown troll is.
What the fuck?
So there's a clown troll.
Okay, the other, she's a clown troll?
No, she's not a clown troll.
Who's a
She's
clown troll?
a different troll is the clown troll.
Okay, so we don't know who either I don't know what the clown trolls are.
No, they are very religious.
Okay.
They believe in their clown gods.
So.
And she is upset because eventually on the meteor, even though she used to be very confident in her status and power, she slowly lost that confidence within herself over her abilities, which is a seer of mind.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually she ended up being dragged down into a very bad relationship that did not help her mental state. With the clown, yes.
And then is this her leaving that relationship?
No, this is when Carcat tried to like talk the shit out of her and be like, yeah, this is a very bad relationship what you and him have going on. You should stop being kismesis with each other.
What?
Kismesis.
What?
So trolls have 4 different love quadrants.
Sure.
So heart is just normal love, how we view romantic love.
I feel like we talked about this before.
Spades is what they called kismesis. That is pitched feelings.
Mm-hmm.
That is basically you have a rivalry with each other.
Okay.
You have a competitive edge with one another.
Okay.
You want to be better than the other person, and you want to make sure that the other person is at the top of their game to make sure it's all the more sweeter when you beat them down.
Somehow I feel like one of the actual relationships of our cousins are in that realm.
Yikes.
But that's okay. Not okay, actually, but
so
moving on.
She was in a kismesis with the clown.
Okay.
And it turned abusive.
Okay. So why their horns?
They have horns, Rhiannon. What do you mean? Oh, you mean the clown horns?
I mean the clown horns.
Because this is her after her fruity rumpus party with the clown.
With Fago.
With Fago. The clown's like Fago. It's magic miracle Fago.
And then why does that look like a master cylinder or something out of a cow?
You know, I don't know what that is. Probably. It probably is, honestly. It's okay. She uses her mind powers to help reset everything, so it eventually becomes all good, possibly for one character.
Sure. That's just kind of sad.
And her ghost reunites with her friends, so that's good.
Her ghost.
Her ghost.
She dies.
Yes.
From overdose of Fago?
No, well, she beats up the clown beats up her, she got stabbed, and then she, like, died, but not before, like, saving the day-ish.
Okay, did the clown die?
Yes.
Okay, did she kill the clown? Did they basically kill each other?
No, actually, no, she didn't kill the clown, someone else did. Listen, it was a very bad and sad and a terrible way to end. I'm still crying over that entire video. Technically, she didn't even die when all the other characters died, so...
There's a lot of people that died.
Many people die in this comic.
And they turned into Gus.
Yes.
And then I'm assuming later on there was an offshoot and everyone was alive again.
Sort of. It was a very complicated measure. She actually helped with that. With that offshoot. Because she is the seer of mind, she was able to look back into the past to try to like figure out the right pinpoints of how to avoid this fucking situation.
Okay.
And she sent John back there in order to fix everything.
And he tried to fix everything, but didn't quite get everything in there.
No, he did fix everything. He just didn't understand why the fuck she wanted him to do this.
Because probably some parts were random.
She had him steal a dragon plush from her when she was little before the game even started.
Yeah, that'd be a little random.
She had him honk a clown horn while she was in a room.
Mm-hmm.
She had him write a message saying, "Hey, you don't need him. You're better than that." She had him basically saying, "Hey, you dipshit, it's not her, it's him."
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Oh, and she had him steal his glasses. Her glasses.
Okay.
I think. I don't really remember. But basically, she had.
Basically, she no longer got into a relationship with that guy, which in turn ended up with
Well,
people not dying.
Well, it wasn't actually about him in the first place.
The clown.
Yeah. I mean, the clown, but you see this moment?
Mm-hmm.
This is when she killed her best friend.
That's terrifying.
She had to kill her before she killed everyone else.
Best friend, the one that made her look into the sun?
Yes!
She killed her?
Yes! Terezi killed her in order to prevent her from going off and leading to the deaths of everyone else.
Including that person right there. Because that person remained dead.
No, that person was dead. She tore off his legs. She just kept his legs in a trunk.
I mean,
No
I
idea
guess
why
fuck
she
that
kept
guy. Because he doesn't get to live again.
I mean, yeah, none of these guys sort of live, well, yeah, no, he got revived as a sprite in one of the offshoots, so.
Okay.
But that's Terezi.
Mm-hmm.
She speaks in, the way that she types, she replaces A's with 4s, I's with 1s, and E's with 3s. So it's 413.
Am I supposed to get something out of 413?
The entire comic's just littered with 413. Like, it starts out with April 13th, with this John's birthday, and all of this other stuff is with 413.
So wrap around and you get pi.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that is pi.
It's 3.14.
No. 413.
Pi does not start with a 4.
No.
Pi ends with a 4.
Yeah. Pi as in the road.
4 is not a P.
You can make it look like a P.
If you flip it, I guess, a backwards 4.
Yeah, I feel like anyone looking at 413 that would say, oh, looks like pi.
A 4 is an A, though.
I. Sure.
Anyway, I think that's it. I don't think there's any more beyond this. Yeah, there's nothing more beyond this.
Okay. I think.
So what do you think of her?
I like her more than the horseman.
That's your troll.
Yeah, he's got problems.
He's got issues.
I really don't like the guy. I don't quite understand why she's got so many colors in her room.
Because she's blind and she needs to smell. She gives everyone a nickname based on the color that they used to type. Red's her favorite. She likes licking red. So Dave and Carcat are her favorite people. Or at least they had her interests for a while because they're red.
Isn't Carcat a character from Dragon Ball Z?
That's Kakarot?
There we go.
What?
I didn't. Well, why is there a T? Is that just because it's a computer
Troll.
monitor? Okay, what's with the driver?
What do you mean, driver?
The drive. It's like this huge glob of.
Oh, yeah, that's trolls.
What?
Listen, I don't know what their technology is.
Sure.
It's wires and mucus and trolls.
And this white string?
The cable to her computer?
Why is that halfway in the room? Also, where's her bed?
It's either that or the noose that she has to hang people.
It might be the noose. Is there no bed in her room?
They have a thing called like a slime pod.
Slime.
Yeah, they sort of sit in their slime pod and they sleep in slime.
That's weird.
They're trolls. They're obviously weird.
Are the different colored dragons the color of bloods?
No, I don't think. No, there's no orange. Well, I don't know. There's technically more bloods in Homestuck than just the 12. We only care about the 12 though.
No, these are just like different colors, and the whole purpose of this picture is that hey, yeah, there's like a shit ton of colors, and she really likes colors and colors.
Yes.
Does she lick her walls?
Yes. I wish I had found that photo, but yeah, there's a picture of her licking the wall, licking the judge after a successful case of hanging the one guy.
That's weird.
She is blind.
That still doesn't explain the licking of.
Because that's how she sees.
I just mean like how that works in reality. It doesn't work in reality.
Yes, it does.
No.
What do you want me to say? You can't lick colors?
You wouldn't get a color if you licked it.
You
would
can
just
lick.
get the
You
raw.
can taste colors.
You
You never heard of synthesia?
No, that sounds like a drug.
It's the condition where two of your senses are mixed together, so you could hear colors and you could taste sounds, etc., etc.
Okay, I mean, if she's got something like that and she's a troll, then it's their universe. So it's not like you can't just like make something a reality in that universe and be like, oh yeah, sure, whatever.
I mean, yeah, they have psychic powers, so of course it makes sense.
I don't even know if I want to ask about that.
We'll get there eventually.
Probably.
We probably will.
Okay.
All right, we're done. Enjoy Terezi.